Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and today we're going to pull on the Despair and Hope banner. Ileana is here, and she is not armored, and I'm so excited. So she is going to be the primary target for me, but I actually want all of these characters, so I think that we'll just see how this goes. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the plan for this is going to be to pull all of the focus colors, and if we get to the end and we have not gotten anything, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I know that Ileana is going to be in the 3 to 4 star pool eventually, but I also really want Shinon so that I can give his special to my Brave Claude. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay, smoke. And we get a Ross. All right, let's grab the next one. I'm really hoping that we do get a copy of Jill today because she looks like such a fun character to play with. I think that she has the Forseti effect, which is such a fun effect, and she looks very, very strong, so I do hope that we get her. And if we do get like a Gatry or two along the way in the quest for Ileana, I wouldn't mind it because he has so many good skills for foddering. And I really didn't mind him as a character, but I definitely preferred some other ones in... Oh my goodness. We got her. Okay, she's a 4-star, which is perfect. So let's check IVs. And she is plus res. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. So we will just keep going, and maybe we can get like another copy or two before this is done. But I think this means that we will be sparking for Shinon at some point. And we get a Mercy. All right. So I'm hoping that we have a couple of orbs left over today because Alencia is focused on a banner right now. And I am so close to plus 10 for her that it's really, really tempting to throw an orb or two at that banner. I did use my free tickets, and I got my first arrow, which was really, really cool. And I also ended up getting a Sigbert, which was really, really exciting. He is minus attack, which was not optimal, but I love Sigbert, so I was really, really happy. Okay, Merrick. So let's grab that last one just for efficiency. And after that, I don't know if we'll pull some reds. I think that if we have like a circle full of all reds, maybe we'll back out, but I don't know. All right, we get a stall. So we'll keep going, and I think that I've talked about all the things that I want to discuss with this banner, so I have lots of questions that you guys gave me from the past couple of comment sections, so I think that we can go ahead and start answering all of those. So the first question today is kind of related to this banner. The first question comes from Charlie Uel, and I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. But they ask, any plan to finish your Path of Radiance Let's Play, and do you have a dog? So it's been a really, really long time since I have played Path of Radiance. I got like 1 chapter in with that Let's Play, and I don't really think that I'm cut out for that kind of video. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got another one. Okay, perfect. Let's check IVs. Oh, she's plus attack. She's plus attack. Oh my gosh. You know what? Even if I don't get anything else today, I am so, so happy with this. Okay, so getting back to your question about the Path of Radiance Let's Play. I don't think that I would continue it in like the old format that I tried to do. I don't really have that much to talk about when I'm playing, and if I were to do it, I think that I would maybe do it as like a stream format. And I don't know how to stream, so I don't really know if that's feasible in the future, but I think that that's where we're at with the Let's Play for right now, so I'm sorry if that's disappointing. And then for the other part of your question, you asked me if I have a dog. And I do not. I have actually never had a pet that was not a goldfish. When I was a kid, I just had fish for pets, and the last one that I had was named Princess Jasmine, so it's been a while. But I would like to have a dog someday. So thank you for all those questions. And the next one on my list today comes from Omega, and they ask, outside of the Three Houses Lords, who is your favorite student and teacher and why? So my favorite student, this is probably not very surprising, but it was Marianne, and that was because she was the character that I really identified with. I'm very, very shy. I love animals. And I understand her. So she's a character that I really, really like. And she also had a lot of growth in the time skip, and I loved her supports. So she's at the top of my list for sure. And then for favorite teacher, I think I would say Seth. I actually ended up supporting him in my Silver Snow playthrough, and it was interesting. But he's a good character, and I like his interactions with Flame, and I also really like it if you give him something that he hates in Three Houses. It's really funny. Oh my gosh, we got another one. Okay, this is a very good day. And she is plus attack, which is wonderful. So let's back out. Okay, and we'll just do a little bit more. So the next question on my list comes from Sean Race, and they ask, what do you think of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection, and will you be getting it? So I'm actually really excited for it, and I pre-ordered it, and I actually have to go pick it up when this is over. I worked all day today, and I wanted to summon right after, so when all this is done, I'm going to go and pick it up and maybe play a little bit tonight. But it's really, really exciting to have it on the Switch, and I think it'll be a lot of... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, is that like 4? I lost track. And she's minus attack, but that's a merge, and I am going to be down a couple feathers, but I cannot ask for anything else today. All right, we have smoke. Please be Jill. She heard me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check IVs. She's neutral. That is perfect. I am so happy with that. So I think that we'll pull the green and then maybe back out of the circle, but I don't know. So the second part of the question that I had been answering before from Sean was which one of the collection was my favorite. And I think that I'd have to say 64 just for nostalgia reasons. But I'm also really excited to play Sunshine on the Switch. And I'm really embarrassed to share this, but it's kind of been my secret shame for a couple of years now that I never actually finished that game. I was a kid when I played it, and it was really hard, and then I got distracted by other games, so I never actually finished it, and that's kind of what I want to do right now. So whenever I get the chance to start playing, I think that I will play that first, so that I can finally say that I beat it. But thank you for that great question. And the next one on my list today comes from Kaylee Nuff. And they ask, what makes you like a character in a Fire Emblem game? It really depends upon the character. And I think that the common theme that I would say is that design usually plays a role. And that kind of attracts me to them initially. But there are a lot of other things that I kind of take into account that make me like a character. Like tragic backstories can sway me really, really easily. Like with Sarah, she had a really, really terrible childhood. And oh my goodness. We got Brave Micaiah. All right. And she is minus attack, but I have a good IV one, so she's a merge. And oh my gosh, I am shocked at how this has gone. So getting back to the question from Kaylee, tragic backstories are a huge thing that make me like a character. Like with Xander and with Sarah, they had really terrible childhoods, and I felt really bad for them. And the other thing that makes me like a character would be if they're kind, like with Crom, and how he helped me when I was in the field. So that's another thing that makes me like a character. And then I'd also say that characters that I can identify with, like Marianne, I also tend to have a little bit more of a bias towards them. But thank you for that lucky question, Kaylee. So the next question on my list comes from two people that asked a similar question. So this comes from Will and Nerdgasms, and they ask, since Veronica has opened the gates for Healer Refines, what kind of refine would you like to see Sarah get? So I had to think about this one, and I think that something that would go along with her personality would be a built-in solo skill, because she kind of thinks of herself first. So that would be really, really nice. It might be too OP, but I'd like it. And the other thing that I think that they could do would be something that maybe benefits tome users that are near her. I know that she's selfish, but she kind of gets accompanied by Urk for a good portion of FE7. So I would love it if they would kind of play on that and maybe incorporate that into her refine. Okay, so let's keep going. And the next question on my list comes from Adam Barkman. And he asks, have you ever played the Tales series? And if so, what do you think of them? So I have only played the Tales of the Abyss. Oh my goodness. It's another one. Oh my gosh. And she is plus res. So let's keep going in the circle, and I will get back to this question from Adam. I'm so sorry. I've only played Tales of the Abyss, and I want to play Tales of Vesperia. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so it's on my very long list of games to play. But thank you for that lucky question, Adam. So the next question on my list, I'm a little bit scared to answer because it's probably a little bit controversial. And this comes from Luke McGuigan and I ship Ranulph X Ike. And I'm so sorry if I said your names wrong. But they ask, who is your least favorite character from each Fire Emblem game? So I'm sorry in advance. I do not claim to have good taste. These are just characters that I liked a little bit less. So, oh. Okay, hold that thought. We got another Jill. So let's check this one's IVs. And I will be keeping this one for sure. Okay, let's back out and we'll do the circle, and then I think that we can probably spark. So this question about my least favorite characters from each game. So from Shadow Dragon, Garneth, because he's gross. From New Mystery, I would have to say Luke, because he always says that he's the legend of Luke, and we've got to love the Luke, and I don't love him. So I would say him. And then for Shadows of Valentia, Faye, because she's mean to Silk. And then for FE4, I would have to say Hilda. Not the pink-haired Hilda, who's good. The Hilda from FE4, she's terrible. And then for Thracia, I would have to say every enemy unit in Chapter 24X. They were all terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he finally came home. Okay, let's go ahead and check his IVs. And he is plus speed, so, you know, I think that we will keep this one and we will spark for another copy. And Claude is going to be very, very happy. Okay, so getting back to my question, I might not be able to get through all of it, but yes, every enemy from 24X in Thracia, they were all terrible. And then for FE6, you know, I really didn't dislike anybody. Maybe Narcian, I guess, but I really didn't dislike him all that much. And then, you know what? We are finished with our 40 pulls, so maybe we'll continue this another time. And let's go get our freebie. Oh, I love this feature so much. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. This skill is going to be so great on Claude. Oh my gosh. And he is neutral as expected, so we will end this here. This was, I don't even have words for this. This went so well. I did want to wish everybody the best of luck if you have not summoned on this banner yet. I know so many of you have been waiting for Jill and these characters for such a long time. So yeah, best of luck with your summons, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.